Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Josh. I'm really excited about today's video. A couple firsts for me. So the first being, I have actually never filmed a fishing video on this channel before. And I've never been bass fishing, and I have never rigged a drop shot or any type of bass fishing type rig before. So I watched a lot of YouTube videos and you know, we're just gonna have some fun. I'm a beginner at a lot of different things. I like to make the foundation of a lot of my videos, whether it's hunting, camping related, and now fishing. If you like any of the gear that I'm using or have questions about what I'm using, check the videos link in the description below. There you'll find Amazon links to everything that I use. If you do click a link, I do earn a small commission, but it definitely doesn't make me rich. It just helps me be able to do these videos. For beginners, people that are maybe budget friendly, or honestly somebody that's just sitting at home and is like, you know what, I think I want to give this a try, I go out and I do it, and I'm like, hey, if I can do it, then you can do it. If you guys are experienced anglers, and if you have any suggestions, ideas, or anything like that, drop it in the comments. So one of the local guys here posted a YouTube video, and that's one thing that I highly recommend, to check out your local spots and see if there's local anglers that have already posted in your area, and just start from there when it comes to setups, maybe understanding the species, the weather, best time to fish. I didn't want to overcomplicate things today. I only brought one pole. My idea is I'm going to be fishing at this point here. There's some rock, some cover. I think this will be a good starting point for me. I also am going to be using a specific worm today. An angler, again, posted a YouTube video about. I'm going to give those a shot and see how they go. Today, we're gonna go with the Aaron's Pro Magic 4.5 straight tail. I've never opened these before, so, oh, okay. Okay, I'm guessing that this is the front side and that's the back. When I saw people doing this on YouTube, I saw them go at the tip. There's a couple ones, a Texas one, which I don't think I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do this regular one, just because I don't really know what I'm doing, and put it in the center. There we go. All right, guys, let's cast it and see how we do. Now, I did read that you're supposed to just let it sit on the ground. This is rock, so I used the teardrop weights. Give it a minute to go all the way to the bottom and pull up the slack. Gosh, it's so exciting to be out here doing this. Oh my gosh. Big, huge bass right in front of me, right here on the rocks. One thing I love about living out here is just the sound of like the water and how peaceful it is. You know, I'm at a spot where there is a road like right next to me, but I mean, to hear the birds, just hear the water hitting the rock, it's so calming. If you're wondering what type of pole I have, this is a Cast Kings Pedigree 2, one piece, medium heavy 7.2, I believe. And the reel is the Cast Kings Elite Speed Demon. There is another YouTube channel that I've been checking out. It's called Fishin' Money.
Smallmouth here at Catherine's Landing. Hey, we're gonna get her back in. There it goes.
Those guys are actually from my area too. See, I'm pretty weird when I watch other YouTubers. I'm not really into other creators who like use a lot of foul language, promote alcohol, smoking, and then it's more like family friendly. What I strive for in my content is pretty much anybody, you know, to be able to watch my content. Those guys that are here locally not only do a lot of fishing videos, but they just look like good, wholesome people. But I've been getting a lot of knowledge and information from. I grew up going to Mammoth every year for opening and closing of trout season. 98% of my fishing life has been trout. I don't understand what it is out here. So it's weird because in my mind, I'm thinking like right now, like, I wonder if I'm doing something wrong. I've got a lot of crap on this. Can you believe this freaking honkers, man? Why did I not have them during waterfowl season? I watched a YouTube video on how to do a drop shot rig. He did the weight 10 or 12 inches away, and I couldn't do mine like that. This is kind of like hunting though, in the sense of like scouting and exploring. Scouting in a way where, you know, I don't know what baits work or not. I'm just going off of like what I saw. I don't know if this is a spot where people would use anchovies versus worms, or if worms is just fine. But there is a lot of striper in this particular area. There is smallmouth, there is largemouth bass, trout, catfish. There's a handful of different species in the area. It's just trial and error like it would be on anything else. Current from this river moves that worm so fast. Let's go see if we can make friends with this honker. Oh, he doesn't like me. You're very pretty. You're not banded though. You hissing at me? I'll leave you alone. The thing you have to know about wildlife is don't spook them, but know when it's your time to walk away and leave them alone. For all you duck hunters that are watching the channel like me, you're probably wondering like, man, that's an awesome place. It's marshy. Obviously you hear a crap ton of honkers. This is actually Big Bend State Park. This specific area is completely off limits to hunting. So you cannot come to this area. Unfortunately, these guys are gonna survive very fruitful for years to come. And we could just watch them from afar and enjoy the sights and sounds and wishing they would come to our spots. This whole area behind me is a complete marsh area. Definitely where all these ducks and geese are roosting. This is where they're feeding. I've been in this area scouting. I know what these birds do in this specific area. It's getting brighter, so we're gonna switch from a dark worm to a lighter color worm. No, caught. Oh, I got it. I saved it, dude. Woohoo! This is from Softy Lure. They sent me out some, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for probably this bright yellow one right now. These ones they actually gave me for free, so I'm like, cool, right on, dude. That's way easier for a fish to see. All right, there we go. Tell you what, you want a workout, man. Paddleboarder that we just saw going upriver, that's a lot of work, dude. I'm hoping the brighter color worm is gonna give us maybe a little bit more luck. Now I'm wondering if I should have used that brighter bait right off the bat, because this is the desert and it's super bright. I had an ND filter and sunglasses on at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I get a lot of people to ask me, how do you film your hunts, fishing trips now, camping trips? How do you self-film? And it's actually, I feel like people overcomplicate that. And I'm gonna do a complete video from start to finish, how I solo film camping trips, hunting, and fishing. That video I'm gonna be filming actually in the next few weeks. 2025, there's so many different options for filming. It's your cell phone, GoPros, cameras. I got a good friend of mine that has used the same setup, has never went super technical with cameras or anything like that, and he is just thriving, and that's Caden Ventures.
National Park. Let's go. And visit one of the oldest European structures in Arizona.
For some of you other new guys out there, just like me, don't be discouraged if the first few times you go out, you don't catch a fish. I haven't been able to make contact with a coyote yet. One of the times I shot right to the right of him, missed him. No different than some of the times when I went, didn't get the birds I wanted. So it's really no different than coming out here and fishing. I know you see a bunch of other people, content creators, that they're always posting the most successful things. The reality is that's not life. It's great for that experience, for you to see as the viewer, they're just really successful every single time. It is furthest from the truth. Those guys are only showing their successful hunts, successful fishing trip. There's a very small percentage of people that every single time they go out, they're having luck. 9 times out of 10, if you were to ask somebody that's humble and honest and an ethical hunter or an ethical outdoorsman, they're gonna tell you, no man, there's a lot of times I'm doing just what you are right now. They're having a good time finding those spots, going out there and trying to see what works and what doesn't. Those other times where you do get successful. Thrill of it for me is go fishing today, shoot my first YouTube today. That was goal number 1. Goal number 2 is obviously to land my first fish, because I've never done it, A, on camera, B, I've never fished for bass before, I've never baited a bass rig before, so these are all new things for me. So it's the goal is to get that first bass, right? That's the thrill of the adventure that I'm chasing right now. I'm super excited for when I do have the opportunity to get my truck fixed and take my kayak out. Having that Frontier 12 kayak, got the gun put away. That thing is meant for an outdoorsman. You know, I mean, you could carry a freaking deer on it. You could take that thing duck hunting. I mean, it's perfect for fishing. You could put an outboard motor on it, stand up in it. Be expecting a lot more of the fishing. They got my Lake Mead annual pass. Be going up there and checking out fishing as well. This summer, really just focusing in on the fishing. Wondering, like, if I did some frog lures right here, if that would actually be a little bit more successful too. Drop a comment down below and tell me like about what I should try next for this bank fishing, taking into consideration that it is rocky, there's bushes around, but there's a drop off right here. Maybe you guys could point me in the right direction of some other baits to try, tips and or tricks. I do recommend, if you're a fisherman and you're here in Arizona as well, is get you some polarized sunglasses. It's gonna reflect the glare, whatever's underneath the surface. They're just so much more efficient. I think I'm hung up, man. No, I did not get it. I was just kidding. Okay. Good thing I put my Crocs in sport mode. There we go. Oh no, am I caught on that rock now too? I'm wondering if one of the things that I'm doing wrong, I don't have enough weight on it, and that's why it's moving so much with the current. And it's not actually hitting the bottom. Comes a wave runner. I think I'm gonna call it. The wind's really picking up, and I think it's gonna start getting harder to hear. But I think this was our first successful failure of not being able to land a fish, but very successful of us being able to come out and do our first bass fishing. Wrap this up, get out of the wind, and head home. That's gonna wrap it up for this first fishing trip. I learned a lot. I think I have enough information for myself to change some things. I think I definitely need a stronger weight. I don't think the drop shot was necessarily a bad idea. I was going close to the bank here, so I think that that was an okay idea. Maybe trying some frogs or a different type of lures. Going further out is probably gonna be more ideal for this specific spot with a little bit heavier weight, so it's just not blowing around constantly, because that was the problem I had. It never really hit the bottom, it just moved around with the water. Now I don't know if that's a good thing, I don't know if that's a bad thing. Make sure you comment below. With that said, if you guys enjoy hunting, outdoors, camping type content, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. We'll see you guys on the next trip. Keep in mind that see that much more effectively. Uh-oh. Again, dude, the freaking rock. Well, guys. I think the guys. Well, my friends. Good morning, friends. From I don't just because, you know, I was going close to the bank here. Anyhow, we'll see you guys on the next trip. With that said, we'll see you guys on the next trip.